Don't eat my book, please. I have just had the best day. Salted caramel with macadamias.
So much unnecessary drama.
I feel a little bit disheveled, frantic and hectic. We might actually be selling it.
Normally scams, they are scamming you out of money, but this one is scamming me into money. Good morning, hi, welcome back to another weekly vlog. Last week, I don't know what happened with the vlog, honestly. I just filmed like 3 separate videos, put them all together. It was just, I don't even know what it was. But if you did end up watching that one, I hope you enjoyed. But I'm not going to make the same mistake this week. I didn't have any plans or anything for that vlog, and it showed. That's the start of a fresh week. It's actually a short week this week. I didn't work the public holiday yesterday, and I'm really trying to cram all of my weeks into Monday to Thursday. So Friday, I can just have a me day. So like, I can go get my hair done, like I can have like a beauty day, if that makes sense. Which, I mean, I'm so privileged to be in that position to be able to allocate my days like that. But yeah, so this week is going to be hectic. I didn't really do much yesterday. I was taking a rest day. It's not very often I get to hang out with Rowan on the weekends because I'm working. Yesterday was just the best rest and relaxation, and I really needed that. I don't really know what we're going to get up to this week. I know that I've got lots of cookies to bake and decorate today to deliver tomorrow. This one is actually such a cool order. It's cats. Like, I love it. I love the different requests because that means I get to make something different, and I'm doing like white and green cat shaped cookies, which is just so cool. Oh, I shouldn't have come this way. I can't actually see. I think we're good. Lovely. I also just wanted to touch on something, and I know that this is such a privileged problem to have, but I work with the Oodie. I love their Oodies. I have like 4 of them. Like, if I were to work with any brand, it would be the Oodie. I love them with my whole entire heart. But my code had gotten like leaked on a site or something, and obviously that's not good for business. Like, you want the affiliates to come like from me, like from YouTube. So like, I feel like it was kind of a scam that my code got leaked onto like one of these like discount code sites, and when people use my code I get a commission. And so I feel a bit icky because I feel like I've been scammed into all of this money, which, I mean, normally scams, they are scamming you out of money, but this one is scamming me into money. And so I don't really know like how many of these sales came from this code leak and how many sales came from like YouTube, like organically. So if you have purchased an Oodie from me from YouTube, if you could leave a comment down below, that would be great, just so I can get like a gauge on how many are authentic and how many aren't. Because yeah, like I said before, I feel like I've just been scammed into all of this money and I feel so icky about it. But yeah, I don't know, it's such a privileged problem to have, but this isn't the way that I want to do it. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, let's get on with the day. I'm just gonna sit here and do the last little bits of my video. I just need to do the thumbnail and then I need to schedule it. And I've just got some cut up watermelon for breakfast. Also, fun fact, not fun fact actually, when I went to buy watermelon, I was under the impression that they were only like $2 or $3. I don't know where this came from. I think maybe they say like $2 or $3 a kilo. And you know, as we were taking the watermelon to the checkout at Aldi, like there was no price on the thing. And Ron and I like, guess how much the watermelon's gonna be? And I'm like, $2. And Ron's like, 2? I reckon like 5. And we scanned one whole watermelon, $18. Crazy. And turns out Rowan doesn't even like watermelon that much. So I'm having watermelon for breakfast. I love watermelon so much. Anyway, that was a story that nobody asked for.
finished doing all my cookies for today. I feel a little bit disheveled, but I also need to wash my hair, so I'm quickly gonna go do that before I pick Rowan up from work. And then when I pick him up, we're gonna go get a battery for the van to then put it in. The van will start and hopefully we can sell it this week. I feel like I've just been running around all day. And also, I just thought I'd quickly mention, I also have a repeat song at the moment. It's called, forgot her name, I'll come back to that. But I just wanted to show you like the leggings I've been wearing today. I received these on Friday from Dylan Co, and can I just say they have been the comfiest leggings to do this crazy day in. So highly recommend. They're high-waisted, they're so comfy, pockets on both sides, and yeah, they're just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna go wash my hair. Good morning. When I tell you that this thing is in the way of my whole life, I literally hit my head on it every day, and now it's in the way of the shop because I can't figure out another place to put you. But I thought I'd just jump on today because I don't think I've filmed much of the vlog this week, and today is kind of like a big house day. You can probably hear my washing on in the background, and I'm just about to make some cookies. So I had some leftover cookies from a batch that I did Tuesday, I think, like the cat cookies. And one of my friends is sick, so I'm gonna make her up a little box of cookies. I have about 4 loads of washing to do because it's been raining all week. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the rain, but we don't have a dryer because it gets so hot here, because like, what's the point of paying for a dryer if you don't need one? Shop's open in 8 minutes. So I'm gonna do these cookies, then I'm gonna hang out this washing, and then I'm gonna head to the shops and do our groceries. And yeah, I'm trying to cram everything into Monday to Thursday so I can have tomorrow, Friday, as just like a me day, self-care, pamper, like do whatever I want sort of thing. But today is a little bit hectic, so let's see if we can get it all done. This is my little gift box that I'm giving my friend. It's just got a couple, get well soon, love ya. And then this one's a little bit naughty. What a cute little gift box. Oh my goodness, grocery days are so expensive. Anyway, let's dance to some music and unpack groceries together. Oh, I think at the start of the vlog actually, I had a song on repeat, but I was like frantic and hectic and needed to get everything done, so I didn't actually tell you the name of the song. The name of the song is Sue Me by Audrey Hobart. I'm just gonna put my Spotify on repeat playlist on. I've got a few bangers in here at the moment. I've got Sue Me by Audrey Hobart, Brunette by Tucker Wetmore. I love that one. A lot of Taylor Swift, obviously. Oh my goodness, I need to tell you. I'm not going to tell you now because I need to put all this stuff away, but I tried to mix our wedding songs last night with like a DJ studio. 2 hours of my life wasted. Anyway. Actually, this is crooked, isn't it?
I found my old phone today. Messages from all my exes in the past where it belongs. Arguments that I tried to keep at bay. I feel an overwhelming sadness. I put it back inside there from whence it came. Seeing how my family has fractured. I felt good about you till I didn't. Cross lines past life's clear vision. I felt good about you. Till I realized I fell for less of you. And that's exactly what you want to make for me. Your body rushing like a train. There's nothing to play.
I have just finished making our ice creams for the week and I'm so excited about these flavors. So the first one we have is Rowan's flavor, which is going to be salted caramel with macadamias. The second flavor is mine. It's going to be raspberry white chocolate. And then the third one, I just did a plain vanilla because you can't really go wrong with just like vanilla ice cream with some topping, or we could make a cookies and cream by crushing some Oreos in it, or like M&Ms, or like bits of chocolate. So vanilla is just our other basic one. It's two flavors we actually haven't done before. So if they're good, I'll definitely let you know. I honestly wish I could have winter in this town all year round because the perfect amount of sun is out. Like I get to wear slippers outside. Like there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's still like beautiful. Like you get the warmth of the sun, but it's not too hot, and it's just the most perfect weather. I'm just sitting outside trying to get into this book. I'm still not a massive fan of it, but I'm just in such a big book slump. Like I don't know what book is gonna get me out of it. I'm only this far through though, so I'm still at the very start. I have lunch with a friend today at 11:30, so I'm very excited. She's gonna come pick me up, and I'm so glad that I ran around like a headless chook yesterday because I haven't had to do a single chore this morning, and it's just such a relaxing day. And I also think if you work on the weekends, or if you have like shift work or anything like that, like picking 2 days to be your like quote unquote weekend, I think that's just so beneficial. Like I get Saturday as a weekend, but like if I'm only really getting 1 day a week, like it doesn't really fill my cup up. But choosing today as like one of my weekend days is just, it's just so nice. I'm just blocking the sun with the book, otherwise I'm blinded. It's also getting a little bit colder at night now, so now I feel like instead of just scrolling on my phone, I can do some crochet before bed, and I think that's just gonna be the best little hobby. I'm really excited to get back into it and to like learn some new things. I actually, like I know how to do a couple of squares and a couple of patterns, but I don't actually know how to read crochet patterns, if that makes sense. I think this winter maybe that will be my goal, just to be able to read a crochet pattern really well. I'm going to continue on with my book. Don't eat my book, please. No, no, no. Thank you. It's currently Friday Arvo, and I have just had the best day. I am so glad that I did all the tasks and chores and whatever for the week in those first 4 days, because today was just so fabulous. So last night my facial appointment for today got cancelled, but I went to lunch with a friend and she had a facial appointment that she didn't really want to go to anymore, and so I made sure, I'm like, are you sure you don't want it? Like, are you 100% positive? And she's like, yes, honestly, go for it. So I got her facial appointment, and then as I had walked out of the facial appointment, the makeup artist needs some clients, and I'm like, okay, I'll get my makeup done. So I got this like really simple natural look, and then I had a hair appointment at 3 o'clock, and I just didn't have to wash my hair or do anything to it today, and I have just had the best day. Lunch with a friend and 3 beauty appointments. Sign me up. Every Friday. Like, that's how I want to live my Fridays, honestly. And I'm so glad I'm not doing what I used to do. Like, I used to work for a bit on Fridays, and that's just not the vibe. Not the vibe anymore. Fridays is a day for me, honestly. And I just couldn't be happier. And we also potentially have someone coming to have a look at the van tomorrow. Very, very exciting. So we might actually be selling it. It's a bit bittersweet because I thought we were going to do it all the way up and then sell it for what it's worth, but we've just got it on the market for super cheap because we're sick of it. We're sick of like fixing all the tiny little renovations. Yeah, it would have given us more money in the long run, but I mean, it is what it is. There's a really great van out there for super cheap, so whoever gets it is so lucky. And yeah, we'll be parting with technically like our first home together. I was editing some of this vlog last night and I have a feeling that I was like, oh, I'll tell you this later. I can't remember what it was. I was like, I can't tell you now because I've got to do the groceries. I've completely forgotten what it was. Oh, the wedding thing. So a couple nights ago, I went on this app called DJ Studio. You're meant to be able to like mix your own wedding songs sort of thing and then export it. And it's also supposed to link with Spotify. And so I was like, okay, I'll make my whole Spotify wedding playlist, then I'll just transport it into this software and try and do it from there. Try and learn this software so I don't have to spend thousands of dollars on a DJ. So, you know, I'd gone onto this DJ Studio, my Spotify playlist is pretty much done. And to get the Spotify playlist onto this studio, I had to go through like 2 or 3 third-party apps. And each one of those had a monthly subscription. And I'm like, you know what? Like, the wedding is before the end of the year. You know, a couple of monthly subscriptions is still less money than what we would pay to hire a DJ. So I'm like, yep, okay, I'll just sign up to all these subscriptions, and then once this thing is fully edited, exported, done, then I'll just get rid of the subscriptions. Made sense. So I got all of these subscriptions, and then this guy transferred something to this guy, then to this guy, and then this was like my main editing app. And once I got through all of these guys to this main editing app, like I put my Spotify playlist in it, and all of the songs weren't the original artist. Like, I'm not sure how music or software or anything works, but I think you would have to pay for the actual song. So like, what is it? Like $2.50 or something on Apple Music or iTunes to then be able to put that song onto the DJ software. But I didn't know that. From all of my research, I spent hours and hours researching, and from all of my research, nothing told me that. So I've just gone and signed up to like 2 or 3 different things, plus this DJ Studio. So like 4 different things I've just like made accounts for, I've paid for, and all of that to just be like, for example, I'd put a Taylor Swift song in there, but the song that would show up on the software would be a remixed version by another unknown artist. And when I went to play it, like, it obviously wasn't the right song, and it just wasted my time. So I don't know what we're gonna do. Like, maybe I'll go on Fiverr and get them to do like a DJ mix or something, because I just cannot justify like $4,000 for a DJ to play like 5 hours of music. Like, I know DJs are very skilled, and like, I don't want to diminish that at all. Like, their cost is probably exactly what they're worth, but me personally, I don't know, I just can't justify it. Like, I know that they mix the songs and then they also do some MCing, but I don't know, it didn't really make a lot of sense for us to hire a DJ. Yeah, that's still something that I'm sorting out. Okay, the neighborhood's getting a bit loud. I'm gonna go. This raspberry ice cream that I made, not very nice. Would not recommend raspberry flavoring, would recommend fresh raspberries, because this just tastes like those little jelly lollies, but not even in a good way. So thumbs down from me. Good morning. I have the best view this morning. I'm sitting in my car at sunrise and I'm just watching the ocean, and the pink sky is coming up and it's so beautiful. This morning I'm just going to finish editing my weekly vlog, and then I'm going to schedule that for this afternoon. And my life is just so busy at the moment. I have YouTube, I have cookie, I have wedding planning, and to top that all off, like, I only work a couple days a week at this cafe, but there has just been so much unnecessary drama, like, between so many different little groups of people. I feel like everyone sees me as like the HR person. Like, they come to me with a problem and they're like, how do I fix this? Like, I've tried to fix this, nothing's happening. I've spoken to the manager, nothing's happening. I've spoken to the boss, nothing's happening. Like, Darby, please help me fix this. And I'm like, I don't know how. Like, that's not my job. I'm a barista. Like, I'm so grateful that they feel safe enough to come to me and know that I will help them with their problem. There are just so many messages that have come to me lately, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to put it all out in the open in the staff group chat. And so now my boss has called a staff meeting, everyone must attend, and I'm like, thank goodness these things are finally going to get addressed, because at the moment everyone is just sweeping everything under the rug, and I'm not here for it. Like, I don't have time for this. Like, I've got a busy life. And honestly, after this team meeting, if nothing gets done, I'm going to be like, bye, here's my 2 weeks. Like, why am I going to stick around in a place that
just sweeps everything under the rug. Everyone's got drama, everyone's like Chinese whispers, and it's just not a very nice place to be. Like, I couldn't imagine how it feels for the people that work there full time. Like, I only work there a couple days a week. Most of the staff there have like seen these issues happening and like agree with what I say and have seen, you know, all of these things going on and nothing's being done about them. There's a couple of people who didn't like my message, obviously, because majority of it was about them. But I mean, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? Like, if I was the boss, I would want someone to come to me and tell me that all of this stuff is going on, because this is not the recipe for a perfect workplace. We work at such a cool place. Like, the cafe itself is like beautiful, amazing, like I love it. But it's just all the underlying drama that just, it makes it not worth my time anymore. Like, if nothing happens from this staff meeting, see you later, I'm out. Like, I don't need this. So yeah, that's going on, and I'm just juggling all these businesses. I'm getting busier with cookies. I have like an 80 cookie custom order that's just come through. So that's my life right now. But at least I get to look at a gorgeous view like this. Like, as the sun is rising, the sky just keeps getting more pink, and it is just so beautiful. Like, the ocean is flat and it's calm. I also just want to say, a year ago, if I had have sent a big message like this to the staff group chat, I would have been like huddled over in the fetal positions, like, oh my god, like, what are people gonna think of me sending this chat? But like, I don't care about that anymore. Like, I think my frontal lobe has developed. I am gonna be actually shocked if nothing happens from this meeting. But I just feel so much better for actually addressing these situations, because everyone for months has just been sweeping all these problems under the rug. Like, they've been trying to communicate with each other to try and fix these problems, but nothing's been happening. And, you know, they've taken it to someone that's higher up from me, nothing's happening. They've taken it to the next person, nothing's happening. And so I just put it all out in the group chat, and I'm like, I suggest a team meeting when everyone's there, everyone can have their say. Like, I shouldn't have to be the one to do that. I feel like that's definitely a manager role. Like, if things are happening in the workplace, like, you need to address it. Like, if you sweep things under the rug, nothing's gonna get better. But yeah, that's just my 2 cents. I'm gonna keep editing my video. I'm gonna keep looking at the pretty sky and the sunrise. It's about 30 minutes later. I'm still in the same spot. I've just finished editing this, and I realized I forgot to say bye. So thank you so much for watching another weekly vlog, and I'll see you next week. I was gonna do just like another weekly vlog next week, but I'm thinking maybe I'll bring you along for like a wedding planning week. So I'll take you along mainly just to, someone just walked past. I think maybe I'll just take you along for like the wedding planning process and what I'm up to. I think that'll be really fun. So I'll see you next week for that. Bye.